On today's show, Nintendo YouTuber CND gets swatted. Esports gamers taking drugs to help improve their performance. A college university is offering an esports college course. We're going to react to some dank memes today. And this was submitted by GamerBro, Chaos Gaming. Thank you, Chaos Gaming. Big shout out to you. And our review of Alien Covenant. And of course, we're going to end the show with Richie's Raw review. The movie Raw. That freaked me out.
Not SmackDown versus Raw, but you know, close.
And of course, we're going to end the show with cats, because why the hell not? AsianGamerBro Show. What's up, everybody? And welcome to the AsianGamerBro Show. Your host here, your AsianGamerBro. Where every Sunday at 10 a.m., I'm going to give you guys the craziest and funniest gaming and media and entertainment news out there. Sometimes I'll have interviews. Sometimes I won't. But most of the time, I have one of my good friends, one of the smartest guys I know, the film expert himself, Richie Lee.
Hey, what's up, guys?
And I don't mean that Richie Lee from Fun Food Bros. You guys know what I'm talking about.
Hey, Richie Lee from Fun Bros is pretty cool, but there can only be one, so...
So every Sunday at 10 a.m., this is going to be pre-recorded for you, Gamer Bro. Most likely, this will be recorded on a Friday or Saturday, but the video will be released every Sunday at 10 a.m. So basically, it's like the old Gamer Bro news, where I give you guys the latest and greatest and funniest news out there. But I just basically made it in one show now. So if you guys have any questions or comments, please tweet me at AsianGamerBro. Make sure you guys give me the news stories, and we could feature it in our Sunday morning show. But first, you guys want to know, who the hell is Richie Lee, and what is he doing here? And yeah, maybe you could tell us a little bit about yourself, Rich, and just how we met and stuff, and your background in film and gaming stuff. Go ahead, Rich.
Sorry about that.
Watch out for you. You need some water there? You might get some water.
Well, Sen, I'll tell you who the hell I am. I am kind of an amateur film expert, although you...
Amateur? I think you got so much knowledge, bro, especially when it comes to, like, independent films, which I hate. Your boy here loves independent games, but don't like independent films. I'm a hater.
Well, this is why we get along, Sen, because I like that you have differing opinions than I do, and I'll never tell you that you're wrong, but I will tell you that you're wrong. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I love movies. I suggested not that long ago, like, hey, you know, we should get together, talk about film, because I know how different you view movies than I do, and regardless, we always have fun things to say. We have different opinions, and I think it's good to have that contrast between us, and we do make a good duo. So, yeah, I saw a couple movies lately, and I would love to talk about it with Sun. So, if you guys like movie reviews, definitely tune in on our Sunday morning show at 10 a.m., like Sun said, so I can't wait.
You go to Sac State, right, with me? We both go to Sac State together.
Yes.
We don't see each other anymore, like Harley. But you're a film major, right?
Yes, I am a film studies major at Sac State. I should be graduating soon. But once I get that schooling out of the way, I will be on this channel much more often. I'll be making more videos and hopefully tell you guys which movies you should see and which movies you may want to avoid. But yeah.
And where could the good people find you, Richie?
Oh yeah, you guys can find me on the social media, on Twitter, Instagram at actually Richie, and then Richie, R-C-H-Y. I'm sure you'll put in the description. Yeah,
you make sure you guys tweet at him. I actually just followed you today. I don't know why we weren't Twitter friends yet. Like, yeah. For a couple years now, we weren't Twitter friends. So I was like, what the hell? Like, okay.
I should just followed you back like an hour.
Yeah, basically. On today's show, Nintendo YouTuber CND gets swatted. Esports gamers taking drugs to help improve their performance. A college university is offering an esports college course. We're going to react to some dank memes today. And this was submitted by GamerBro, Chaos Gaming. Thank you, Chaos Gaming. Big shout out to you. And our review of Alien Covenant. And of course, we're going to end the show with Richie's Raw review. The movie Raw. That freaked me out.
Not SmackDown versus Raw, but you know, close.
And of course, we're going to end the show with cats, because why the hell not?
Because we like pussycats.
Alright, bro, our first topic today is Nintendo YouTuber CND gets swatted. What are your thoughts about that? I mean, just initially, you probably haven't seen the video yet, right?
No, I haven't. I actually just heard of this term "swatted" recently, and at first I thought
It's called swatted, or
I know
sounds
like,
dirty, dude.
somebody
Like,
used a fly swatter for S&M or something.
Oh, maybe.
But yeah, I just heard about this term. Basically, I guess people do these prank calls to the police while gamers are streaming.
Yeah, it's pretty messed up, dude.
Yeah, and they legit get the SWAT team to break down somebody's house or come get them at a restaurant. Or
Yeah, there was like a bomb threat
something.
one time. Yeah, with some YouTuber, and it was all bad.
Yeah, and it's all false reporting basically, and it's a crime to do that. And I can't believe people actually. I can't believe it's a trend. Like it's a thing that people do in the world. So
if you guys haven't seen the footage, we're gonna show you guys the CND swatted footage here on YouTube on the show.
Just be a minute, alright?
Alright, no problem.
No worries.
Did she message you? She did?
What do you mean?
Did she message you?
There's so many people already there.
Did you see the messages she sent you? Just take your hands out of your
Three
pockets.
kids.
Take hands out of your pockets. Oh, somebody said something crazy. I know that much.
Did
Somebody
someone
must-
say something
some-
on stream, like the
somebody must-
swatting that people
Hey,
do?
Just to let you know, these are just for show. They're not actual gun holsters. They're just for the wallet and for the phone. That's it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know, it's nothing crazy.
I think you got swatted.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we
got
definitely
swatted.
did.
Somebody
Yeah.
swatted us,
Oh,
bro.
come on now.
Damn.
I told you.
I knew them sending a whole squad out here like this.
So he was already with his friends, like at the house. They did like an epic 3-4 hour stream. And yeah, there's somebody raided the chats, and then that's when they wanted to get Burger King, and then like within like 30 minutes, the officer just came and got them right there and started questioning them within like 30 minutes. And I don't know, it's pretty crazy, man. Like, how do you feel about that? What's your thoughts?
I thought it's like, who's either this person who did a prank call is like a teenager.
It's a kid, yeah, it's messed
a
up.
kid who it probably doesn't really think about the repercussions of doing something like that. Then they think it's funny. They think it's like they don't understand that it's a waste of time, waste of money actually, because our country spent so much money on the police force, military, and all that, and it's ridiculous that they have to do this, and it also is indicative of like the authorities too. Like they don't really do enough digging or investigation to do this.
They got there fast, within 30 minutes, and yeah, these kids, there's 4 kids, they're just walking to the Burger King shop, and some lowlife just did that to them. So if you guys out there in my live stream chats, don't ever do that to me. I'm gonna kick your guys' ass,
Please
right?
don't
do that to
I
me.
don't want to see any police, unless they're giving me ice cream.
Ice cream. Next topic: esports gamers taking drugs to help improve their performance. So we had a news story. Actually, let's look at the news story. So this is from Frag Hero.
So to improve their performance sexually?
If there's a drug for that to help me do that, oh yeah, I guess so. Viagra, but Viagra's not really safe though. After 4 hours, you got the whole shebang where you go to the hospital.
Oh, Sam, do you need any help, man? Like, is something wrong?
I mean, I could stay up a little bit more longer playing video games, but the sex department,
So
another topic for a different show.
So it's Viagra for gaming performance,
Yes,
basically.
they're taking Adderall.
Whoa.
You know what Adderall is?
Yes, I do know what that is. I've never taken it. I'm not saying it.
Go ahead, tell the people at home what Adderall is.
Adderall helps improve your focus, especially. I know that it's a popular drug for students that I wouldn't say popular. I know that some students use it to study, make sure they're focused when they're taking their exams. I don't know how exactly that feels, but
Right.
Yeah. What do you know about that?
All I know is look at the list. The list right here, dude. These are the ban list from the eSports Gaming League. Steroids, ADHD medication, cocaine, Adderall, and then if you see earlier in the article, bro, let's see.
So they don't ban heroin?
And marijuana? Oh shit. Looks like it's all good then. Okay, let's see. There's a guy here.
Gamer Willie has even admitted to it in one of his videos and received a huge amount of flack for it on social media.
Okay, so this is one of his videos. What was he taking though? I think it was Adderall, because I saw earlier people were saying it was Adderall.
So it's more like a general article.
Yeah, it's pretty general. Fuck you, Frank Hero. Fucking.
But I guess Willie Mammoth is one of the few people who had admitted to it. I'm not sure why he would say that, but.
So the eSport gamers, they're getting pretty serious with this shit now. They're all taking these drugs, you know, they're doing whatever it takes. You know, eSports gaming, it's blown up in the market. And, my man, I think it's pretty crazy. I wouldn't personally do it, so, no matter what, like, come on.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a slap to the gaming community. It's just because I'm sure a lot of people have already known that you're not supposed to take these drugs.
Could you imagine taking steroids, bro? Like when you get gaming, just to think it's gonna give you edge?
People take steroids for gaming. That's kind of
probably not right away, but I mean, probably just some people out there. These are just a banned substance list from the esports gaming league, so who knows?
I mean, the ADHD medication is kind of questionable to me because
health,
I mean, some people just need it for their mental health. But I guess it helps with their gaming performance, so I don't know.
If you're a hardcore esport gamer, would you consider taking drugs if you knew that was going to give you a boost safely, like no harm effects on your health or anything like that? Would you take it still? They kind of drug, like some sort of, vitamins. Your bro here, I take vitamins, helps me out a little bit, wake up in the morning, but, I think that's because of old age there.
Yeah. Sometimes I skip out on my vitamins, but, no, I'd rather go the natural route.
Right.
I mean, even if there supposedly aren't any consequences to your body, I just don't think that it's natural to take something that'll help improve your performance when there are people who just rely purely on what they know and what their skills are, and I don't think taking I don't think people should take drugs to get better at that.
Our next topic. An English university will teach a degree course in esports next year. This is from PCGamer.com. In height of Skyrim's popularity, the Department of English at Rice University launched a course named Scandinavia? What is that? Scandinavian Fantasy Worlds? Scandinavian Fantasy Worlds. Old Norse sagas and Skyrim, who use syllabus was Skyrim itself, as opposed to textbooks and journals. Now, a UK-based university was announced plans to launch a BA, an honors degree, a module in esports. What do you think about this, bro?
That's kind of cool.
That's pretty cool, right? Damn, UK, all the people always get the cool things, man.
I know, right?
Over there.
I personally like the United Kingdom. I want to live there one day,
really?
Just for a little bit.
Well, what are you talking about? Like, which area, which part? Big Ben we're talking about? Is that
I don't know, maybe like London.
London? So you're at the Big Ben then. That's... Okay.
But that's... Wow, I kind of wish that we had something like that offered at Sac State.
I think they have cool. a esport gaming league in Arizona and UC Berkeley, just training people for Overwatch and esports gaming. Yeah. But this is like a legit course. You can get a degree in this, basically,
Yeah. Especially since I used to be a competitive gamer myself. And
did you? Oh, really?
I mean,
I didn't notice, bro. What the heck? Come on, what'd you play? Tell people what'd you play?
I played Gears of War, the original.
The original one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Personally, I had 10,000 kills over on.
What the freak, dude? I did not notice.
Some of my friends had even labeled me as the original wall bouncer.
Wall bouncer.
You know how Resident Evil was the first game that kind of introduced the third person over the shoulder.
Yeah.
And Gears of War was the next game where, you can hide behind walls and you stop and pop. It's not really like Call of Duty where you'll run around and just get shot a couple times and you'll live. Like, Gears of War I felt was more of a skilled gaming experience.
It was pretty skilled. It's not as popular as it used to be now.
Oh, definitely not.
Could be a different topic, but I mean, I did play Gears of War 2. We had a tournament back when I was working at Game Crazy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I advanced to the first round, but I think we were playing with a lot of kids who just barely got the game.
Yeah.
Me and my friend Vance, but that was pretty much it. That was like my E-League gaming career right there. One little thing, but Gears, it's a good game. It's a good game.
Well, I wish we were on the same team, man, because we would have been a dream team.
We would have fucking killed it, dude.
We would have been pro gamers at that point.
Dude, we would have been making $1 million instead of doing this,
And Halo was a great game. I
love Halo. You guys already know you're AsianGamerBro, big fan of Halo. Halo 3 all the time.
I'm not as good in Halo as I was in Gears of War. So
really?
Yeah, I miss those days. Those days really.
Our next topic, dude, we're gonna react to some dank memes. This is submitted from Chaos Gaming. Big shout out to you, bro, for submitting this out. So, dank memes, you know what that is?
A little bit, yes.
Oh, I don't know what that is, bro. I just...
Oh, you don't know what dank memes are?
I saved it specifically for our first show today. I really did, legit. 2 weeks ago, it said you should react to some dank memes. I was like, Chaos Gamer, I was like, you know what? Let's give it a shot. Let's put it on the show. Give him a shout out and let's try it out.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know what the hell dank memes are. I guess don't spoil it for me until afterwards, and I'll be like, what the fuck? Dank memes. Okay. Oh shit! What the hell? First reaction. Pretty messed up. A lot of faces going on and getting torqued. What the? Oh man, this is weird. What? Trump? Yeah, Trump and his I don't know what that is. Some ogre face there mixed in with his real life face. Let's see. Let's read a meme. Oh, we can't even read a meme. Or a good one though. Let's play a good one with some actual words in there. How about this one? When you're the reason for the company safety video.
Ooh.
Okay, this is a stab at Gary Busey actually.
Yeah.
Is this supposed to be funny? This is supposed to be funny, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to be, but...
It's supposed to be dark, right? Dank? Maybe darker memes or whatever?
Yeah, dank memes are more about like...
Look at this guy.
He had smoked too much weed.
This guy loves Reese's. This guy looks like Hitler.
Wow.
Ooh, Hitler? Or who is he? Who's he supposed to be?
I guess they're referencing Hitler, and they made it seem like he kind of looked like him.
Poor guy. Oh, I know him, the Great Khali from wrestling. Oh...
Yeah, I'm not a big fan so far of these dank memes.
I don't like it. You gotta give me a good one. You guys have to give me a good one. I don't see any good ones here. So for people who don't know at home, what are dank memes, bro?
Dank memes. I'm not. I'm not an expert on dank memes. I'm more of an expert on film, amateur expert. But dank memes are basically memes that people made up to represent people who got a little too high.
Oh, okay. Drugs and stuff.
Yeah.
Huh.
So some of them probably have jokes about having munchies or just reacting really slow to something.
Okay, all this politics stuff, I don't understand that. What's with all this politics stuff? Is that the norm for dank memes?
I guess
with Trump
so.
Everything?
When she sends nudes, but you wanted a better America.
Kind of funny.
Yeah, that's alright, I guess.
Our next topic, guys, is gonna be our Alien Covenant review.
Ooh. We've gotten to the meat of this channel.
I watched it last week with my friend. I didn't enjoy it. The more and more I thought about it, bro, I enjoyed it less.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, okay, maybe it's all a 7, but I went back to 6, and then, me being easily influenced by internet, went to like a 5.5. But, I mean, could have been so much better, especially during the part when, okay, I don't know how they can redeem themselves.
Spoilers here?
Oh, let's do spoilers. No. It's been out for a week. This is full on spoilers, guys, so we're warning you guys right now. If you guys don't watch it, tune in later. But right now we're going to do all spoilers on Alien Covenant.
Well, before we dive into spoilers, I just want to say, if you're a big fan of the Alien franchise, if you somewhat enjoyed Prometheus...
I love Prometheus. I liked it.
You liked it a lot?
I love Prometheus, yeah.
Alien Covenant is a semi-sequel, prequel to Prometheus, and a prequel to Alien.
Yeah, basically.
So yeah, definitely watch it if you're a fan of the series. You want to see the series progress and have another sequel. I'd see it on matinee, but
I love the original Alien movies. I love them. Prometheus. I don't know why people are dogging Prometheus. I love Prometheus. Alien Covenant. There's a strong premise in Alien Covenant that I had a problem with. It was with David and Walter. Okay, who was the bad guy? David or was it Walter?
David.
Okay, Walter I didn't have a problem with. He was cool. But yeah, David taking so much of the film in his claustrophobic cave, and they were going back and forth, and I was just really tired of that area. That's what killed it for me right there. What are your thoughts on it, bro?
I enjoyed it. The movie is okay.
That's why you're a film expert, right? That's why you know everything about film. You're legit.
I wish I knew everything about film. But the movie is fine. There are some really dumb decisions that are made by the characters, and I can see why they made them, because they're in a very claustrophobic, stressful situation. They're on an unknown planet. They
spent 30-40 minutes just that scene of telling him, hey, I'm the one who created the aliens, and I'm evil now, but wasn't the first movie in Prometheus he was already evil and he turned good and now he's evil again and oh what the heck?
Well, David's intentions. Okay, so Michael Fassbender as David/Walter is the person who carries Alien Covenant. He is the conduit to the xenomorphs. That's basically the twist of the film, is that he is perfecting these experiments on making these xenomorphs perfect.
Right.
And I thought that was so intriguing to learn that David is this mad scientist, but we can also kind of sympathize with him. You know, he says that he loved Elizabeth Shaw, who's from the Prometheus from the first movie, and you want to know like what happened to her. And that's what I kind of liked about this movie, is that it answers some questions. I felt the opposite about it than you did.
Right.
Where the more I thought about it, the more I kind of enjoyed the introspective parts of the movie, where David questions Walter about humanity and their creators and whether or not humans deserve to live and I guess David sees himself as above humans.
Yeah, in a way, I
wants
guess.
to
Yeah.
create-
Yeah, basically, he was like mad, especially in the beginning of the film, where you had his dad or whatever, the creator, and then you know he had a lot of questions in life about who created him and stuff. And
he built some hubris for himself, where he told Mr. Wayland, oh, you're going to die eventually. You're not immortal. Whereas David is immortal, pretty much.
I think if you take Prometheus and the Alien Covenant, the first two films by themselves, I think it's okay. But when you take it as a whole and stuff, with David creating the whole series, basically creating the whole Alien series, with Sigourney Weaver back in the day, what's her name again? What's her character name? Sigourney Weaver.
Ripley.
Ripley. When you take that kind of, it killed it for me. But I mean, I wouldn't see it again. And what's your final thoughts on it, Rich?
If you wanted some answers for Prometheus, definitely see Covenant. I wouldn't pay full admission for it. I think this only reaches a very specific audience, which is the audience who loves Alien. And I thought that the B-movie plot let me down. It's the kind of movie where characters get picked off one by one.
Yeah, that's true.
A person's like, I'm gonna go use the restroom, or I'm gonna go off.
I like that shit, but
yeah,
you hated that part.
And every time they say that, I thought to myself, they're not coming back. Yeah.
Was it the Asian guy or the black guy? He didn't die till later on. I thought he was gonna be like the first one dead.
In Covenant?
Yeah.
Or Prometheus?
No, Covenant. They survived pretty long. Like the girl and one of the other minority guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's Callie Hernandez. She was from that new Blair Witch movie.
Oh yeah, right. Okay.
Movie.
No wonder why she looked familiar.
And I didn't like that they didn't give her much to do. She was in that shower scene.
Yeah. That was my best scene.
I kind of like Callie Hernandez, but
if you look right here, bro, this is probably the most fucked up scene. I didn't like. I was like, man, that's so messed up, dude.
That
like,
sequence is very claustrophobic.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty well done.
Mm-hmm.
I think the worst parts of Covenant, surprisingly, were the aliens.
Really? I love the aliens. Whoa.
They looked way too cartoonish for me.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, some parts.
Their movements did not feel natural. I didn't think the CGI meshed very well. I thought they could have used some practical effects for the xenomorphs.
Right.
When these little baby creatures are running around, I thought it was way too comical. They should have dealt more with the engineers from Prometheus, and
Sure.
there were some philosophical and religious themes that I liked.
Yeah, there
some
was
symbolism.
I
guess I don't think there was any religious themes before Prometheus, but I kind of enjoyed all that imagery that they displayed, like David kind of being the Lucifer or the devil type character, and Walter kind of being the almost not really Jesus Christ type character, but he is the light to David, where David is the darkness. And You're down on Covenant?
Yeah, I probably wouldn't want to watch it again just because everything was, I think, was fine, good with the movie. I was really highly entertained, but when they got to the beach, Davis, saves them, and they got to the cave, and the whole pacing, and it kind of really slowed down for me. And they were breaking down the story, and things got weird with David and Walter. It got weird, and oh, I do have to mention though, that part was pretty tight when David and Walter were fighting. That was pretty cool.
Oh, right, yeah.
I felt like Terminator, and that was really good. But I think when they're trying to align the story and tell you about the story with David and talking to Walter and then to the crew members, that kind of turned me off. It killed it for me. Right?
So you're down on Covenant?
Yeah, I'm down, bro. I'm giving it a 6, barely a 6 out of 10 for me.
Okay,
If
so
I had to give it a good
on
review.
Rotten Tomatoes, it's still kind of fresh, right? So
Is it?
Yeah.
No way. Let's look at it right now. No.
And I'm giving it up. I think the movie's at like a 6.5 to 7. Regardless, there are some thought-provoking themes, and yeah, it has a 72% Rotten Tomatoes. It's not bad, but it's not great. There are some Michael Fassbender, like I said, great performance.
I'm a big fan of him, though, by the way.
Yes, very good actor. He played a young Magneto in the X-Men movies. He played Steve Jobs in one of the Steve
Excellent
Jobs movies. But yeah, I guess that's it for Covenant.
All right. And for our last topic, Richie, you're gonna give the review for the movie Raw.
Yes.
I haven't seen it. You asked me to go. Your AsianGamerBro was busy doing some other things with this channel, but what I heard about last year, it made people sick, and because I don't know what happened, but it made people sick watching it during the theaters.
Oh, you looked up the movie and there were some articles about that?
Yeah, last year people were just critics and whoever watched the movie like early got sick. People were throwing up. They were in ambulance, and yeah. And I don't know if it's a horror movie. I love horror movies. My favorite genre next to comedy.
It's a horror film, yes.
It's a horror film? Okay.
Yes.
So, yes, give the people and me your thoughts on Raw, the movie.
So, yeah, I know this is a different film compared to Alien Covenant. Alien Covenant was more of a horror thriller, sci-fi thinking person's movie. Whereas Raw is a foreign film, more independent, lower budget. And I'd say right away that this film is fantastic. I thought it was very well done. It is directed. I think I'm gonna butcher your name. I'm sorry, Julia.
It's French, right?
Yeah, Julia Ducournau. Ducournau. I think that's how you say her name. Yeah, she's 33 years old. She's very young and up and coming director. I'm very excited to see what she's gonna do next after this because there needs to be more female directors out there. And I love foreign films, so there's that. I didn't even know that this movie was in French.
It was in French the whole entire time.
Yeah, I believe it's in French.
Okay. Subtitled, but not English.
Yeah, it's in subtitles. It's played at our local theater that I work at, and I thought the lead actress, who her name is, I'm gonna butcher it again, Garance Marier?
You did a good job. Yeah, you did a good job.
Yeah, sorry I butchered her name. She plays this 16-year-old girl who is going to a vet school, and her family is vegetarian, and so yeah, it's kind of like this, almost like this up and coming film of teen angst and trying to fit in.
Okay.
Trying to conform to society's ways of, like blending in even though you're standing out like a sore thumb. And she's kind of weird and isolated and alone, but she's very intelligent and smart. And I thought the actress who plays this character, I forgot her name.
My biggest thing is I want to know where does this movie take place and what kind of era? What's going on here? Like, is this Hunger Games but with cannibalism or something?
No. Okay, so
give it to me, bro.
So the main character, Justine, her name is Justine. I just had to look it up. No, it's just her. She's just at this vet school, and
she's a vet.
It's almost like being initiated into like a fraternity or a sorority, where nobody will really accept you unless you do all these cool things. and she is kind of sucked into that peer pressure. And one day she ate some raw meat, and suddenly she starts to find out more about herself and her body and how it's affecting her.
Oh, man, so much
Basically.
stuff.
Yeah, and there are some homages to, or homage. There's an homage to Carrie in one sequence. I'm sure if you're a big fan of horror movies, you'll understand which sequence that was. I thought it was very cool. What else? And her sister also goes to the school. I'm not gonna do any spoilers at
Yeah, no
all.
spoiler, yeah, of course.
So,
I want to see it.
But yeah, I like the dynamic that she had with her sister. Her sister's name is Alex, and they're two very different characters. Much like the contrast in Alien Covenant, where you have David and Walter. They're both very, similar but different. You know, you can tell the difference between the two. Just much like she and her older sister, they're siblings.
Mm-hmm.
They're not twins, but they have kind of similar darkness to each other.
Okay.
And I like that dynamic. I thought it was a very integral part of the movie. Performance is great. The cinematography is beautiful.
Okay.
There is a scene that it's almost like a club scenery.
Mm-hmm.
If you go to clubs, like the lighting is incredible. There's a room where it's all lit in blue, and it's all in one shot. And you see her moving through the crowd, and you can just feel her loneliness and how she just doesn't have anybody that she can click with or a crew. And yeah, it's such a layered story about just so much. I don't want to say too much.
No, don't.
I don't want to give away.
Give me your final review on it. What's your final review?
I wouldn't call it a cannibalism movie. Some people would see it as that once they finish it, but I think it's more than that. It is definitely a comment about the way our schools teach our children, and the way your peers treat you, and how you should be your own person. You shouldn't have to give in to everyone else's expectations of you. You can just have to be yourself, and through all that, you'll find like your true inner self and who you should be. And that's what I thought. I thought it was an incredible movie. There are some scenes that will stick with me forever visually.
Oh,
it's stunning. It's beautiful. It's horrifying.
so who's the movie for then, bro? I didn't know. Like, is it for some? I mean, I guess not for kids, but I mean, you know,
It's definitely not for kids.
Final thoughts, bro. Lay it on me on Raw.
Final thoughts. I would rate Raw, like an 8.5. Very close to a 9. I'd say a light 9. It's an incredible movie. There are some editing and there's some transitions that kind of threw me off a little bit. Didn't know if it was paced very well, certain scenes, but from other sequences were very well shot, very well edited for the most part. So there's not very many gripes about it. I'd see it whenever you can. Support this film. I know it's not going to make a lot of money. I don't think it even hit $1 million in the U.S.
Right.
Definitely see this movie any way you can. Please try not to pirate it, even though I know that's maybe the only way you can see the movie. Just try your best to find it on iTunes, Amazon, wherever. So definitely see Raw. 2 thumbs up for Raw.
2 thumbs up. There you guys have it. That was Richie's review on the movie Raw. Alrighty, Gamer Bro, so that's gonna wrap up our first show today.
Thanks for having me, Sen.
Oh, thanks for being here, man. It was a pleasure. Remember, guys, tweet us your comments and questions at AsianGamerBro, or leave a comment below about what other news stories you guys want us to have, and it could be featured on our show.
Yes, and please actually send us some dank memes.
Yeah, send us some good memes out there.
ones.
Dank ones or any memes. I don't care.
Send us a list, make a list, I don't know. And even tell us what movies we should look at. Or
Yeah, tell us what movies. Yeah, there you go.
And what games we should talk about. What entertainment, any weird, wacky news that Sen would like to talk about.
I love that shit. Alrighty, Gamer Bro, so we're gonna end the the show for today.
Like and subscribe on Asian Gamer Bro.
Make sure you guys like and subscribe
Comment.
to Asian Gamer Bros. Oh, we're
Asian
Gamer
Gamer
Bros.
Bros now.
Yeah, so we're gonna end the show with some cat videos because
Cat
why the hell
videos.
why the hell not?
Why not?
So we're gonna end the show with cat videos. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe. You guys have a great day, and we'll see you guys on the other side.
Peace out.
Dude, I know, right? It's pretty
Standing upright.
Not the biggest fan of cats, but you know.
Really?
Yeah, but then, you know, they're so cute. I think every time we end the show, it's gonna be let's do something like outro, something like funny video, outro. Thanks, dude. Dude, we did it, man.
I think we did a pretty good
It
job.
was pretty legit, yeah, especially with all our 3 camera pauses and not recording in the beginning. Oh, jeez, man.
It's our pilot.
It's a pilot episode. But yeah, I got Jeremy coming in next week. He's podcast, maybe he's gonna get an interview right here. You, me, he right here. And right here, like on the interview. And then I guess you can be part of segment. I'm gonna do a couple new steps. It's just kind of like, yeah, I have a third person here. But yeah, dude, it's pretty legit. I'm trying to edit this part out right here, but yeah, dude, shit, I'm happy, man. Shit.